You're at the Baseball Replay Challenge channel, and here's your official Baseball Replay report for Friday, April 4th, 2025. We ask that you please subscribe to support the report. Manager Challenge number 1, Toronto at the New York Mets, bottom of the first. The Mets' Francisco Lindor hits a line drive to center field and tries to stretch it into a double, but is called out. The Mets challenge the call and win. The call is overturned. Manager Challenge number 2 and Manager Challenge number 3. St. Louis at Boston, bottom of the fifth. 1 out, runners on first and third base. The Boston batter hits a fly ball down the right field line, and the right fielder Jordan Walker attempts to catch the ball near the wall in foul territory when spectator interference is called. So they call the batter runner out. The runner from third base is awarded home, and the runner from first base is awarded back to first base. St. Louis challenges the spectator interference call. After viewing all the relevant angles, it was determined that the spectator did not reach out onto the field of play and interfere. The contact between the fielder and the spectator occurred in the stands, so the spectator interference call is overturned to a legal catch. The replay official allows the runner from third base to score and allows the runner that was on first base to remain at first base. Remember to turn on that alert button so you never miss a replay report. Manager Challenge number 4, the Athletics at Colorado, top of the third. Shea Langoliers hits a ground ball, which the pitcher fields, and he's called out at first base. Athletics challenged the call. And they were right. The batter runner's foot touched first. The call is overturned. Crew Chief Review number 1. Toronto at the New York Mets, top of the seventh, 1 out, runner on first base. Toronto's Ernie Clement hits a deep fly ball down the left field line, called a home run. The umpires on the field call for a Crew Chief Review. After viewing all the relevant angles, it was determined that the ball left the field in foul territory. So this call is overturned. Manager Challenge number 5. The Athletics at Colorado, bottom of the fourth, no outs, and there's a runner on second base. Colorado's Jacob Stallings flies out, and the center fielder throws to second base in an attempt to double off the runner, but he's called safe. The A's challenged the call. In replay, the fielder's foot was touching the base when the ball contacted the interior of the fielder's glove. So this call is overturned. Manager Challenge number 6, the New York Yankees at Pittsburgh, top of the fourth, 2 outs, when the pitcher Joey Wentz throws inside to the Yankee batter Austin Wells, and it's called a hit by pitch. Pittsburgh challenges the call. The replay showed that the ball struck the knob of the bat before the ball contacted the batter's hand. Not enough to overturn, so the call on the field stands. Manager Challenge number 7, Seattle at San Francisco, bottom of the fifth. San Francisco's Lamont Wade Jr. hits a line drive to center field and tries to stretch it into a triple, and is called safe at third base. Seattle manager Dan Wilson challenges the call. The replay could not definitively determine that the fielder tagged the batter runner before his foot touched third base, so the call on the field stands. Manager Challenge number 8, the Athletics at Colorado, bottom of the eighth. Colorado's Kyle Farmer hits a line drive to left field, and the ball goes under the wall, but it's called a live ball as the batter runner advances all around the bases and scores. The Athletics challenged the call on the field that the ball was not lodged. After review, the replay official definitively determined that the ball was lodged under the wall and therefore a dead ball. The batter runner was awarded second base, and the call is overturned. Manager Challenge number 9, Seattle at San Francisco, top of the sixth, 1 out, runner on second base. The Seattle runner attempts to steal third base and is called safe. San Francisco manager Bob Melvin challenges the call. The replay could not definitively determine that the fielder tagged the runner before the runner touched third base, so the call on the field stands. Crew Chief Review number 2 and Crew Chief Review number 3. New York Yankees at Pittsburgh, bottom of the eighth. Pittsburgh's Andrew McCutchen hits a double play ball to shortstop. They get the out at second base, and the batter runner's called out at first base. The umpires on the field call for a Crew Chief review of both calls. In review, there's no doubt that the fielder's foot was touching the base when the ball contacted the fielder's glove, so this call is confirmed. It was, however, found that the batter runner's foot touched first base prior to the ball contacting the interior of the fielder's glove, so this call at first is overturned. Crew Chief Review number 4. New York Yankees at Pittsburgh again. Top of the ninth, 1 out and runner on first base. The Yankee runner Ben Rice attempts to steal second base as the batter strikes out, and he's called safe. The umpires on the field call for a crew chief review of the call. It was determined in replay that the fielder tagged the runner prior to the runner touching the second base. So this call is overturned to out. Manager challenge number 10 and manager challenge number 11. Baltimore at Kansas City, top of the second, no outs and runners at second and third base. The Baltimore batter gets a base hit to left field, and the runner from second attempts to score and is called out at home plate with no violation of the home plate collision rule called. Baltimore manager Brandon Hyde challenges the call on the field that there was no violation of the home plate collision rule and the call of out. After viewing all the relevant angles, the replay official definitively determined that no violation of the home plate collision rule occurred. The catcher's initial setup was legal, and he moved into the lane in reaction to the trajectory of the incoming throw. So the call of no violation of the home plate collision rule is confirmed. Manager challenge number 12. Miami at Atlanta, bottom of the fifth, 2 outs, bases are empty. Miami's pitcher Max Meyer throws a pitch inside to the Atlanta batter Austin Riley, and it's called a hit by pitch. Miami challenges the call. It could not be definitively determined that the ball struck the knob of the bat prior to the ball contacting the batter's hand. So the call on the field stands. Manager challenge number lucky 13. Dodgers at the Philadelphia Phillies, top of the ninth, 1 out, runner on first base. The Dodgers runner, Chris Taylor, attempts to steal second base as Max Muncy strikes out, and he's called safe. Philadelphia challenges the call. Oops! Turns out that the fielder tagged the runner prior to the runner touching second base. So another call is overturned. Manager challenge number 14. Tampa Bay at Texas, top of the seventh. No outs and runners on second and third. The Texas pitcher, Sharon Armstrong, throws a wild pitch that gets away from the catcher. The Tampa Bay runner from third attempts to score and is called safe with the pitcher covering. Texas manager Bruce Bochy challenges the call. Not enough to overturn this one in replay, so the call on the field stands. And that's a wrap for a very busy challenge day, Friday, April 4th, 2025, where we had 19 replay reviews in 14 games. 14 of them were manager challenges and 5 crew chief reviews. 3 were confirmed, 6 stands, and 10 were overturned. Hey, please remember to subscribe if you haven't already, like, and share the report. This is Al saying that's all for now.